MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. At the plate, Tommy Edmonds. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box now, Lamar Sparks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Shohei Ohtani is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball one. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. It's the Dodgers 0. Rockies stepping in at the plate. Just underway next on MLB Network. So coming to the plate, Esteban Ruiz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom.
Out for the Rockies. Center fielder. Batting third, catcher Wyatt Schmidt.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Batting fourth, first baseman Ryan.
Now to the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting fifth, second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Chet Pinder. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Batting second, third baseman, Max.
Digging in, Max Munson. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Fouled off. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Into the box now, Miguel Amaya. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pinder, runner at first with 2 gone. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He's set to lead off the home half.
Third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Leading off the inning, J.J. Bray, and they'll need him to get something going here. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Standing in now, Walker Burley, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Tommy Edmonds. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Pee-wee Bones.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Sparks. He's got it one away.
The center fielder, number 1, Esteban Ruiz.
Digging. Stepping into the box, Lamar Sparks. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. 2 balls and a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail it here 2-0. Ready to take his hacks again, Wyatt Schmidt, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count and the pitch. Line drive, base hit down the line. He'll get it into second. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Play ball. Ball 4, take your day.
stepping in and ready for another shot. Pee-wee Bones. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Pee-wee Bones.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the fourth as that extends the inning.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base hit.
Play ball. 3.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Now batting, Max Munson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So digging in now, Miguel Amaya. Here's the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, this guy is one strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0.
Play ball.
Ready once again, Wyatt Schmidt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons.
Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 31.
In now, J.J. Ray will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And that's through for a hit.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing the fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Schmidt is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Tommy Edmonds. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Ruiz. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Lamar Sparks. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Bray leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Ball and 2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for L.A. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0.
Leading off for the Rockies.
Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Pee-wee Bones. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. 7 runs, 10 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Sparks ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Center fielder, number 1.
Next up for Los Angeles, Shohei Ohtani. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Fouled away. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Too high. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Into
Leading off for the Rockies.
trying to pick things up where he left off. Wyatt Smith. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
On to first, and there were 2 down. So next it'll be
Play ball.
next for the Dodgers, Max.
Leading off for the Dodgers, third baseman, Max Munson.
First delivery to him on the way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
1-1 to count. One ball and 2 strikes to count.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Missed with a breaking ball. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Dribbled to the right side. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Dodgers down in order. Still 8-0.
Leading off for the Rockies, the shortstop, number 14.
Standing in, Pee-wee Bones. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
0-1, here's the pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. And quickly, Salazar is in front 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the... And a look there at part of downtown Denver as we get set for the 9th inning from the home of the Rockies, Coors Field. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off.
Now batting,
Now you see the Colorado skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. J.P. Wendell.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 48, J.P. Wendell.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies, 8 runs. Leading off the afternoon for Colorado, center fielder. Batting third, catcher, Wyatt.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Sparks is there. 2 down. Next will be the
Let's play ball.
First baseman. Leading off for the Dodgers.
Here comes the first pitch.
Tommy Edman.
Scorched to third. McMahon gathers it in, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting second, center fielder.
Striding in, Lamar Sparks. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Diddy has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Ruiz giving chase. 2 gone.
Batting third.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over.
Play ball. 3.
Leading off for the Rockies. Shortstop. Leading off for the Dodgers.
First delivery to him on the way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, well, he is in there with a triple.
Well, that's their first hit of the ball game, and they make it count as he blisters this thing to the outfield and cruises into third for the triple. We'll see if his teammate can pick him up so they can get their first run, too.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in, Miguel Amaya, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And it's fouled away. 1-1. He's outside for a ball. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher. Pinder on third with 2 out. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Dodgers leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Not far from us here at Dodger Stadium, the beautiful beaches.
Leading off for the Rockies.
Now at the plate, Professor Diddy.
Catcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hernandez is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Number 1.
Striding into the box, J.J. Bray.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
J.J. Bray.
Grounded fouled off to the right side. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, He challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In tied at 93, ball 1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Stepping into the box, Tommy Edmonds. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts. Digging.
Leading off of the Rockies.
Now at the plate, Wyatt Schmidt. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Schmidt is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally break.
Play ball. 3.
Standing in, Lamar Sparks.
Leading off the 4th
He's
with the
ready.
Dodgers.
Here's the first offering.
This game is rolling right along.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Left side, but well fouled. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Lays off. 2-2 now. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2.
Leading off for Colorado.
3.
Shortstop, number 14.
3.
At the plate, Chad Pinder. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat.
Second baseman.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Popped him up. Schmidt moving to his left. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Third baseman, number 13.
At the plate, Max Munson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's in there for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip zip. So here now's the pitcher. Professor Diddy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Lifted the other way to left center. Brave is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
For Colorado, center fielder.
So striding in, J.J. Brave. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. J.J. Brave becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. McMahon trying to get there, and this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And a swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are 2 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tommy Edmonds. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. To short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3. Stepping up now, Wyatt Schmidt. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track.
Play ball. 3.
Stepping up to the plate, Lamar Sparks.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Rogers is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So striding forward now, Shohei Ohtani. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that 2nd out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Gets by him for strike one. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a two-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Chad Pinder is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with two down. To 1-2 now. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors. Ready for another chance.
Leading out for Colorado, third baseman number 24.
The pitcher, Professor Diddy, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. Now the relay home. Scrambling back to third. He's in there as a run is also in, and with it they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Hero. You get late in the game, you
Coming to the plate now, Wyatt Schmidt.
For Colorado, catcher, Wyatt Schmidt.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game. Now in the leading off the inning, Max Munson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Backhanded. And there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Miguel Amaya.
Stepping in, Miguel Amaya. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Striding in once again, J.J. Ray, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hitting.
Frank Schweitzer come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Snap throw from the catcher, but he's back in safely. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. One left for LA. Still down 3-0. Sam Tuivalala enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll.
Number 26. Tuivalala. Leading up the bottom of the 9th inning for the Dodgers.
Nick Aragon is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
For the Rockies, number 0, Nick Aragon.
Here's the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hilliard is there. 1 down.
Now batting.
Digging in, Lamar Sparks.
Sparks.
Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Luplow is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Now at the plate, Shohei Ohtani. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The Dodgers down to their final strike. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, when you rack up a whole boatload of strikeouts like he did here, there's not much of a debate to be had. He was fun to watch, and I'm excited to see how he backs it up next time.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon for the victorious Rockies: 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors, left 7 men on base.
Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. In the fifth and deciding game of the NLDS, the Braves launched 3 home runs as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds, clinching the series and earning their right to play in the National League Championship Series. And that'll do it for today's postseason recap. We'll talk to you tomorrow.